to my channel. We're doing a best of my week, highlights of my week as a stay-at-home mom this week, so come along for the best parts of my week. I honestly have no idea what that's going to be yet. However, I did stop in at Once Upon a Child yesterday and had some amazing finds, things I loved. So I'm going to show you those because those were definitely a highlight of my week. A stack of laundry behind me on the couch per usual, but that's okay. We're going to get into this stuff really quick. This is a little piece I found and thought would layer so cute for fall, the little fall colors. A little sweater. She needs some little sweaters for fall. These are a little bigger size, but I could not leave them there because I was thinking like a little sweater with that if it's chilly, or, well, I guess not too chilly if she has shorts, but a little like white shirt would be so cute. Oshkosh overalls with some embroidery on them. This little striped Old Navy moment. I love t-shirts for her. I am really starting to like them more than onesies even. I'm not sure if this is a dress or a shirt, if I'm being honest with you. This is 18 months, so she won't be wearing this for quite a while, but it's really cute. Swimmy for next year. Actually, two of those. I found a little Jessica Simpson swimsuit as well. I think this is a halter, but maybe it's just one shoulder. I'll have to look into that, but so freaking cute. I loved the color. Another little striped moment. They had 10 for $10 on their clearance rack, and that's where I got almost all of this. Basic little tee for when she's bigger. Cute little polka dots. I haven't ever worn polka dots on her, but I thought this would be really cute. Next summer, how cute is that? This one as well. This is so cute. This might be, it's a 3T, so it's quite a bit bigger. Of softy pants. She always needs more of these. Very favorite find, this Janie and Jack onesie for this fall. I almost bought this one brand new on their website, but it was a little spendy, so I did not. And then I found it there, which was amazing. So I need to take tags off of all of this, throw it in the washer. Hopefully you can't hear my dryer squeaking because it keeps squeaking. Anyway, we'll see what we get up to the rest of today, and I'll bring you along on anything that I'm like, this is like a really fun part of my week, or this is something that I'm loving so much. I'm also thinking about doing a summer favorites video, like my favorite things for this summer that I'm loving right now. We'll see if I get up to that. Really hope my washer and dryer aren't too loud in the background. We are doing a quick little lunch here for Miss Gurley, and we're headed to a place called Windrift Hill Farms, I believe. I use their body oil, and my mom uses tons of their products, and then a lot of my family just loves their stuff, and I have some out-of-state family here post my sister's wedding, and they want to go up to the actual place. I've never been there, so come along with us. Let's go check it out. It's local, but it's like an hour from us or so. I think it's an hour. It's in Conrad, Montana. So we're gonna head up there. Come along. Before we go, and I forget for the 100th time, I want to show you guys my flowers and tell you a little bit of what's been going, a little bit of a flower update, if you will. So let's check them out. Just realized what a disarray these beds are in, how badly they need absolutely cleaned out. So please never mind the mess you're about to see. It seems like the sweet peas would like something to climb on. Okay, so I feel really bad about that, and I need to take care of it. We just have a lot going on. However, here is a bud I'm hoping opens really soon, and there could be more in here, and I just can't see them because they're laying over. Icelandic poppy, or a poppy. I should not say Icelandic poppy. I'm not sure, but that's one of the kinds I planted. A snapdragon plant with like 4 different ones. Cosmo. My Cosmos are thriving, you guys. This is a ranunculus. There's 2 of them here. I don't know what's going to happen with those. They haven't done anything. As you can see, lots of this stuff is like just getting to blooming. More Cosmos. Cosmos have done excellent. They are just super happy, as well as zinnias. I have cut so many zinnias and Cosmos, and they just keep on thriving. I cannot wait till this big one, the snapdragon, decides to bloom. More zinnias. They have really been the star of the show, them and Cosmos. Everything died in this. Yeah, things die often here. As you can see, these plants look lovely. I just want them to start producing. There is another poppy over here we need to check out. This is a white poppy, just like the other one, but it's white. It's so freaking beautiful. I love poppies. Can't remember what these lovely guys are, but they're gonna bloom soon, and then I'll tell you because I'll look it up. Now to my ranunculus, which are devastating because they haven't done anything. Once again, a messy bed. I have to take a day this week and clean all of this stuff out. No buds. No sign of buds last I looked. Just Oh wait, maybe that is a bud. I need to look. We're gonna take a peek. I also have these two in pots and they seem to be, or three, four maybe. They seem to be doing better. So hopefully something will come up here and just thrive. If you haven't heard of this place, it is called Windrift Hill Farm and it is so cute. There was so many good products I wanted to try out and I ultimately did grab a few. I talked about them at the very end. I gave you a little haul, but this little store was so cute. It's about 45 minutes away if you live in Great Falls, so nothing too far. Actually, I should say more like an hour because Great Falls is a little further away from it than where I live. They have a store dog, and let me tell you, my daughter loved this. She could not stop freaking out about him. She just wanted to grab him, so he was done with that pretty quick. They also had some gorgeous pottery here. Okay, brought baby outside, so let's do a little haul while we wait for them. This is the body oil. I got the Citrus Sun scent. I tried this once before. I used a bottle in probably 2 months, literally just on my legs every night. I love it. It has been perfect. So this is a product I can recommend. I've tried it, love it, will forever use it. I grabbed their vanilla SPF lip balm and I will check in with you and let you know how I like this. Also grabbed their Sweet Baby hand and body lotion. The Sweet Baby is their technically baby scent, but I gotta say, I'm gonna be using this for me. It smells so freaking good and me and Quinn will be sharing this. I've tried their soap out and my mom's and really liked it, so I got myself some. I got the Sweet Baby scent for me and Quinn once again. I'm sure my husband will try it out. And then, by the way, this is the ingredients. I wouldn't say they're like perfectly clean if you're somebody looking for without fragrance. They definitely have fragrance, but they're better than some things. Last thing I grabbed was the Citrus Sun because I really love this scent and I wanted it to match my body oil. This is a soap as well. And it looks to me like this one actually has essential oils instead of fragrance, so I really love that. Okay, ingredients on the body oil on this particular one are also pretty good. I definitely like this better because it has essential oils instead of other fragrance, so I'm really happy about that. So in regards to how flowers are going, I think I filmed an update for that, but they're not doing as good as I hoped. I don't know. We're just rolling with it. We'll see what happens. Also, I feel like my flowers are not tall in length. I have some zinnias that have good long stems, but a lot of stuff has really short stems. So I don't know what that means. I need to check with my girls who grow more flowers than I do, and see what they think. So cute little sweet pea. Yeah, like I said, small. So we're tapping the big vase out and we're going to do 2 of these little ones. I think it might just fit things better. So we're going to try it because that little one, the big vase, has the same size of mouth as this little one. Isn't that crazy? So this should look better. What am I doing right now? Next year, I'm gonna have a concise plan for what I'm growing, you know, where everything's going. I have some plans for next year's flower garden. I'm really excited about it. I will bring you guys along more in depth next year because while I have no clue what I'm doing, I'll have, like, you know, have tried once at least. And I can tell you, I tried this last year. It didn't work at all. So there's that. It's not the cutest thing I've ever done. Product 1, and I'm not a florist, okay? It's just supposed to be cute little buds put in here, and they'll just sit here and look cutie. We are all done. The mess though, crazy work. You guys, we're headed out fishing, so come along with us. We're actually gonna do a little bit of like a float fish trip situation. I don't know, I've never done this before. My husband has. So I'm tagging along per usual. So we're driving 2 separate vehicles because we have to like park one and one, the whole thing. I'm also realizing I want a hat. I'm gonna grab a hat really quick. I'm about to queue up the latest episode of Tim Dillon. Listen to that because we have a good 30-minute drive. I think so. I don't know where we're like putting in. So yeah, it's a beautiful drive out here. I'll show you a little of the scenery on the way. It's pretty much all gravel until we get to the highway down there. So drive. Hopefully baby goes to sleep. She's exhausted. I'll see you in a bit. It was such a perfect day to be on the river. It really wasn't too hot and also was warm enough to be fun. And honestly, I can't believe we waited so freaking long to do this. While there was a few people around, especially when we started out, I was really grateful we came at the time of day we did, because I have driven over this river and seen it just packed full of floats and kayaks and everyone floating the river. So I was just super grateful that it wasn't crazy packed, and especially by the end of the night, there really wasn't many people out there at all. So if you need a recommendation on a time of day to go, honestly, we went late afternoon and it was perfect. As far as having a baby along, we had a little boat, so that is different than if you're trying to float with some tubes. It was okay, but honestly, it is something that would be even more fun without a baby. But it is what it is, you just roll with it. Y'all, I didn't even get to cast out once, but that was totally okay because Levi did a few times and he got this beautiful trout, which is the highlight of his day. I was so glad he was able to catch something because we have not had a lot of chances to go fishing this summer and he just loves it so much, so that was definitely a highlight. I really enjoyed these river views. Honestly, when we go do recreational things, it's mostly in the mountains, not on the rivers down here so much, and I'd never spent time on the Missouri, so it was really fun to just see a different place instead of a lake and just enjoy the views while we floated down. I really loved it. I would 10 out of 10 do it again. Like I said, might try to leave the baby next time. I want to convince my girlfriends that we need to bring our paddleboards down here, hook them together, and do a float down the river. I saw some girls doing that and it looked like so much freaking fun. So if you're my friends and you're watching this and I haven't talked to you about that yet, this is me saying we must do this because seriously, that looked like a party. We floated about 7 miles, that's what Levi said, and currently we drove over, we grabbed the boat trailer and the truck, and we're headed back to the boat, which we're praying still has all the fishing gear in it because you never know about people, but we didn't have much options because there's only 2 of us. We needed 2 drivers, and so yeah. Anyway, it was only like a 12 or so minute drive, so it should be okay, but we're almost back, and then I think we're gonna load up and go home. I hope so. I'm really tired, even though it's been really fun. We are waiting for him to bring the boat, and we're gonna load it up and go home. We are loaded up. We're headed home. Baby is over it. She does not want to be in her car seat, but thank you so much for watching. It was such a fun little float and one singular fish, which we didn't really get to fish that much, but